Wow, it's lesson 3. Welcome to sentence breaking class. Someone said I was too fast yesterday. Do you think so? In the last lesson, I'm very sorry. I apologize if that was too fast. So today I'm going to be talking slower than that. Right? So today we're talking about sentence breaking. You know, we have agreed the first lesson, we said that what problems are made up of sentences. And then we went further to identify sentences, right? And then today we are going to be breaking sentences. How do we identify and pick out the information that is important to us? Numerical information. Don't forget, it's not all about numbers, right? So we said read one sentence per time, right? So usually when you read a word problem, by the first or second sentence you already know what is this about, right? So let's see. Let's move together slowly, but steady, right? Now, Ellen has 36 colored pencils. What is this telling you about? Is it talking to you about Ellen or about her colored pencils, right? Colored pencil. How many? You're not concerned about the pencils. You're concerned about the number of pencils, right? So she has how many pencils? 36 colored pencils. So we are talking about 36 pencils, isn't it? Right? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go to the next sentence. We're done with this. Check. Her aunt got her 12 more for her birthday. What does this tell you? She got 12 more what? More pencils. 12. This is what I'm concerned about. 12 more. So she has 12 more pencils. 12 more pencils. That's what happened. Now, how many colored pencils does Annie have? This is the question. How many colored pencils does she have now? Not at the beginning. Now that someone has given her more. So if someone gives you more, what is that? Do you have more or less, or is divided? Now, what you should do is usually around the 4 basic operations in math. It's about your addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. So when someone has more, is it addition? Is it a subtraction? You should ask yourself, am I multiplying this? Am I dividing this? Of course, this is an addition. So what should I do? I'll add it together. Add. Right? So we have, although I don't want us to solve this, because we are going to continue with that later. Now we have 36 plus 12 pencils. That's how many pencils Ellen has. Right? So let's say one sentence per time. This is the first sentence, right? If there are 60 math problems in an exercise book, what's this telling you about? About what? 60 math problems. So this is about some math problem, right? So I'm talking about 60 math problems. That's what this is all about. Now, your teacher asks you to do all of them. And you are on question number 18. You are on question number 18. So what happened? You have just done 18. Is that not so? Out of how many? 60. So on question 18. Now, what should you do? The question says, how many more do you have to do? How many more do you have to do? If you have 60 and you have done 18, how many more do you have to do? Are you going to be adding the number of questions that you have and the one you have done together? Or you will be taking what you have done away from what you are asked to do so that we know what is left? Did you say take away? Exactly. So in this case, we are going to be take away of subtract. So it's all about you understanding these things, right? One sentence after the other. Okay? Let's see. That's the last one. It says, this morning, Rita made 36 donuts and 22 donuts before noon. This is a sentence. So let's see. Let's get our information from this one sentence before we move to the next one. This morning, that's the first sentence, right? Rita made 32 donuts. What is this sentence telling us about, though? About donuts. So she made what? 36 donuts and another 22 donuts before noon. That's what this is all about. That's what we're starting with, right? So, what happened? At noon, 11 donuts were sold. So they sold 11. We sold 11 donuts. How many donuts did we start with, by the way, before noon? These two. Is that not so? We have 58 donuts. But at noon, 11 donuts were sold. How many donuts are left in the store? When you sell out something, is that an addition or a subtraction or a multiplication or a division? You sold it out, right? That's a subtraction. So we would also, in this case, be taking away, right? Don't worry. I'm going to be teaching you the words, the phrases, or some examples that tells you about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Because at the end of the day, it's always about these four operations. It's just for you to be able to know which one you are doing, right? So, identify each sentence and bring out this information. What is this about? What happened? And then what should you do? Okay? So now let's see what we have learned today. Find out what each sentence is about. Write out the information. You can see as I've been writing it out. So you can also have a table like that, right? The more, as you practice more, you may not even need a table because you now know how to quickly maneuver your way around things. And then act on each of this information. Act on them. Act on them. So from next lesson, we'll start from addition and then we'll be working with examples to help us squash word problems like a super pro, right? Are you excited? All right, so I'll see you in the next lesson, and don't forget to keep a good note. I'll see you. Bye-bye.